So you think your life's hard? Maybe you're stuck in traffic, spilled coffee on your shirt, or your boss just sent you another urgent email at 4:59 p.m. But before you start feeling too sorry for yourself, let's take a little trip back in time. Try being a mortal in Greek mythology, where just existing was basically a death sentence, served with a lightning bolt, a monster, or a curse depending on the god's mood that day. Seriously, every day was a new episode of Will I Survive? The gods were petty, dramatic, and had trust issues that would make your most dramatic friend look chill. They'd argue over the smallest things, like who got the best seat at Olympus brunch. Sleep with the wrong person? You're a cow now, or maybe a tree, or a constellation. The gods had a whole menu of weird punishments for the tiniest mistakes. Brag a little? Hello, eternal punishment. The gods hated show-offs. One wrong word and you're spending eternity rolling a boulder, or worse. Zeus, basically the ancient world's worst boyfriend. He couldn't keep his toga on, and his idea of romance was turning into animals to seduce mortals. Hera, queen of jealousy, will ruin your whole bloodline for flirting. She kept a grudge list longer than the Iliad. Poseidon loses a city naming contest and curses your people for centuries. He'd flood your crops or send a sea monster just because he woke up on the wrong side of the ocean. Petty gods? Check. And let's not forget the fun punishments. The gods had a twisted sense of humor. Your suffering was their entertainment. Sisyphus got leg day for eternity. Imagine the worst workout of your life, but it never ends. Prometheus gave us fire. His reward was a daily liver buffet for an eagle. Talk about a thankless job. Tantalus, surrounded by food and water, can't touch either. Eternal hunger and thirst, like being stuck at a buffet you can't eat from. Moral of the story? Don't stand out. In ancient Greece, being average was the safest bet. Being a hero didn't help either. The gods loved to mess with overachievers. Achilles? One weak ankle, literally his only flaw, and it got him. Odysseus? 10-year detour just trying to get home thanks to Poseidon's grudge. Hercules? 12 impossible labors and still no chill. Every time he finished one, the gods just handed him another. In Greek mythology, mortals were the gods' favorite chew toys. Your fate was just a game to them. So, yeah. Next time you complain about your 9 to 5, remember, at least your boss isn't immortal and throwing thunderbolts. And at least Zeus isn't trying to seduce your spouse, as a swan, a bull, or a shower of gold. Greek mythology, the original soap opera, just with more lightning, more drama, and way more weird transformations. Subscribe for more mythology that'll make your life feel blessed by comparison. Trust me, after hearing these stories, your worst day will feel like a vacation.